Hey everyone, my name is Shauna and welcome to another figure unboxing on my channel. Today, as you can see, we're looking at the Hololive If Relax Time Fubuki. I know I'm really late to this. It's not my fault. I literally just got her yesterday. I pre-ordered her and everything. Right? I mean, it doesn't matter, right? You probably, if you're really into the Hololive figures or the Relax Time figures, you probably already know that this figure came out a while ago and people have probably already done unboxings, reviews, and everything. But I got her when I got her. That's just all I'm gonna say. So, let's just get right into it. If you are following the Relax Time series though, you also know that they are really... soon, there's just gonna be a bunch. Like every month, there's like 2 coming out almost every month or so. Very simple packaging. I really like these figures a lot. They're cheap, although they're rising in price, obviously. They started out at 20, so all 3 of them, I'm pretty sure started out at 20. I think they're up to like 25 or 30 now, which is a little annoying since I doubt they're any different or better, but that's fine. Looks like you get 3 pieces. Yeah, it always surprises me. Not surprised, I don't know, they're so big. Like, that's the thing that always gets me is how big these are for how cheap they are. And like, you can tell, I know we'll go over it, but I may not do a review for this figure because I'm so late and it's been out so long and there's not really much to say about it. It's very straightforward. All right. As you can see, you can probably see, it's like, it almost looks dusty, but it's just paint discoloring. Maybe, like I don't know if you're a trained eye, maybe you can already tell from here. The plastic of her shirt is like low quality, man. Like, but that's the thing is these are fit. What I realized from when Hololive English went to Japan is these are crane game figures. Like, you play the crane game to get these figures, so they're obviously cheaply made, but they still look so good for how cheaply made they may be. So let's connect your body, or unless you want to see this separate first, just some shorts. It's usually a nice fit. Yeah, it's not a nice fit, but it's loose enough where you can take it apart if you need to put her back in the box. Is her hair right? Yeah, mine, I guess the hair maybe is a little flexible because on the figure, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, on the picture, her hair's like down here on the floor, but it kind of wants to stick up there. I guess it's got there, okay. Moving on, the tail. We'll look at this real quick. You can see like the lack of quality on the print. Not opaque, but that's kind of expected. Dual molding though, looks pretty good. You can kind of see the obvious lines, but at the same time, it's not bad. You can see those little bumps every now and then. You know, I think everyone who buys these figures without doing the crane, like we just straight up buy them, we have an understanding that yeah, they're $20, they're cheap. We're getting a really good deal, that they're gonna be made not to the highest quality, but they're still made to a high enough quality where, man, it still looks really good. The earring is really well done. It's just nice and shiny, pops. The face, like you can see the plastic on the face, the way it reflects the light looks a bit weird, but that's fine. Look, let's just stop harping on about the low quality of it, because we know that getting into it. Let's talk about just how good they look all together for now. All right, here are all the ones released so far. Actually, that's a lie. I'm pretty sure I could technically have some other ones. So these are the original 3, the first 3 that came out all together finally. Didn't do a video on modding because she came literally at the very beginning of the year when I was sick with COVID. I made the video. I can release the modding cut or whatever if you want to see it, but there's no point in seeing it because I sound terrible. I didn't, and it took me so long to get out of that period of sounding bad that I just didn't want to make a video on it anymore because it felt irrelevant. But so I could just go over real quick right now. She's like pretty basic, like all the other Relax Time figures. Slight low quality in certain places, you know. The hair can be a little off color maybe, or the face maybe seems a little off. The cup looks pretty ugly. Some of the discolor or disfigurement in the plastic. Separate the gapping here, you know, all that, like you can notice it. But like the fact that she's $20 and she looks like, just from here, they all look really good together. I'm really excited to keep getting more of them. They look good together. The printing on the shirt is actually nice and clear. I can't really say anything else that I have already. It's basically up for you to decide if you're willing to pay just $20 for like a slightly mediocre, if you really want to call it that, figure, when it's, for what you pay, it's really good. Okay? Like this thing right here, the Nendoroids, they cost like $60 to $70 to $80. You get this little thing with a bunch of accessories, whatever. It's good quality plastic, but like, as you know on my channel, I prefer the 1/7 scale figures. If you compare them, they're not quite 1/7 scale. They're not a scale, they're not 2 scale anyway, they're non-scale figures, I'm pretty sure. But when you zoom out and look at them, the scaling looks right. Like if she stood up, how tall would she be? Maybe like to here, maybe that's... So they got a good size to them, which is what I like the most. And they definitely hold up to the distance test, where if you just look at them from this far away, like you would on a shelf, they look great. Once you get too close, you're like, oh gosh. That is one thing about her, she tips pretty easily. She doesn't really have a good purchase on the ground. But look, if you get close, like you see the gapping in her top and stuff, and you go, whatever. Far away, you can't really notice it. I'm rambling way too much. Maybe I'm trying to justify these figures too much, but I don't think I need to. From how many they are releasing, I'm assuming these are doing really well, so I would say the hype is real. Get in on them. They're cheap. They look good. As far as I can tell, they're gonna come out with like one of every Hololive member, except for maybe Indonesia. I mean, they've already got Calliope Mori coming out, which I was not expecting. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's just get this over with. It's a nice short figure unboxing. We're focusing on her, obviously. Definitely recommend her. She might be hard to find since she was one of the first to come out. Those eyes, I do really like the eyes. Looks good. Recommend them. Wish you the best of luck in all your figure collecting adventures, which I really do wish you the best of luck in these, because they're getting hard to find, which is why I don't have any of the other ones right now. Okayu is out, I think. Subaru is out. Lami is out. Pretty sure, but it can be tricky to find them. And the ones I did find, the shipping was obscene. Like, they're $20 each, but the shipping was like $50 for Lami and Okayu. I was like, that's $90 when I should be paying $40. I don't know. I'm rambling. If you can't tell, I'm a big fan of Hololive, so I really like these figures. It's nice to see them in clothing that's not, you know, their usual idol outfits that you see them in all the time. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I really do wish you the best of luck in all your figure collecting adventures and collecting all these. I'm going to try to get every single one from the Relax Time series, along with every single 1/7 scale Hololive figure. No Nendoroids, no Pop-Up Parade, no acrylic stands, no non-scale figures. Bleh. Shauna out.